Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Uh-oh. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return.
What's up? Hey. What? Invite me and get this party. Come. Austin's in here.
All right.
Hello.
What's up?
Oh.
Pretty sure they know each other.
No, not really. They met me like a half second.
Yeah. Austin's not loading for me.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
Oh, fucker.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
That's a nice cut to the outside.
Yeah, that was an inside run too.
Is somebody gonna stream it or share screen?
I got you.
I'm streaming.
Oh, cool. Great. Thanks for letting people know.
Well, I mean, if you were oh, catch that!
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
If
you had notifications on the stream on when I was streaming. I thought I pushed him back enough. Nah. I thought I pushed him back and he re-engaged.
It only works maybe the people, like the good players.
Pick up a good chunk of yards.
It's funny because it's, wait a minute.
You've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front.
Oh, he bit on that hardcore. Mine.
What? How did fucking Loveland not catch that?
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game, and here we see.
You have bronze ball hawk, and fucking my 91 tight end doesn't catch that. That's kind of bullshit.
Welcome to EA.
Yeah.
100% welcome to EA.
How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Scanning the field, it's Leonard.
Come on, Michigan.
Pressure is coming.
Oh, nice hit. Nice knockout.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8.
No! That's cool. I went to step up because there was a little bit of a hole, and the little bit of a hole turned into
not shit.
Not a fucking thing.
Well, the quarterback's got to know in a rivalry game, he better have his head on a swivel. That time they hit him hard.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here.
Oh, what the fuck?
Go touch it! Go touch it! Oh, I wasn't talking to me.
No.
hurry up and get to week 10 so I can play Jaden. Because he sure did like to talk a lot of shit earlier, didn't he?
The interception he threw in the last possession. Looking for his big tight end.
Some shit.
Catch made down the left side and explosive.
He was.
That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. On the run, it's Edwards. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Was that an RPO? That was a bit slow.
No, it was just slow.
He needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
This is an RPO, though.
Grab behind the line. It's Morris. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball down.
Breaks clear.
Bell to the house. Let's go.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Braden sounds like he's been through some shit. Oh, here he's going.
I threw a pick, got a stop, and finally scored. I don't think you're supposed to hit him.
Let me guess. Caitlin running into the kicker.
Yep.
I don't even have to look at the screen to know what's going on. I already know.
That was a sky kick.
So Caitlin, there's a bet on right now that Jaden wanted to place. That if I lose to a computer by the time we play, he gets to wear the all black jerseys against us, and I have to wear white. But if
first down play call, how aggressive will it be? To the air, it's Leonard. The pass rush closing in. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, to keep this drive moving.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. On the run, he'll let it go. It's caught downfield. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Great cut. They whiff on him. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a great example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football. This guy's got great speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Michigan 14, Notre Dame 7.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 96 set to kick this one away.
And the fair catch is made right on the 5. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
The game makes it second and medium. Handoff to the right side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up, the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's Leonard. The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Looking to scramble to his left. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Good enough for the first down to the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Warren. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 97, set to kick this one.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Bringing pressure. Will pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. It is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Let's see how aggressive this offense gets. They can move into field goal range easily, but are they looking for more? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Warren. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it near the end zone. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Michigan.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he will score! Touchdown, Michigan. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Michigan.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Play action here on first down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Back to pass. It's Leonard. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And he's got it. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. It's a quick grab. They can't stop him. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, how about the versatility of this offense? They just showed the defense on this play, you better be careful. It's not just about our receivers and our running back. They also better be careful looking out for that big, lumbering fullback. He took the pitch and turned it upfield for a nice gain.
The run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's a crucial response with this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the run, it's Edwards. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Warren. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And they get him down after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And tackled there by the defense. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
The Wolverines will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Movement here from the tight end. And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Michigan 28, Notre Dame 21.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. To throw, it's Leonard. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Boy, as a quarterback, you get down into this area of the field, you love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. Defense is expecting to run. You put the ball up in the air and let the big tight end come down with a touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nice grab. It's Prescorn. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a toss play to the right. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The game picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 37.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
They're going to run it here. In the clear at the 25. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here. Got to cut in this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Back to throw. It's Warren. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Dropping back. It's Warren. He's escaping the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Trying to create here on the move. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback just kneels down. Important second down play coming up. And it's a kneel down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is good.